Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't gone to my website, please go to jonieswhitelighthealing.com. You'll find out information about how I went from therapist to psychic, medium, healer, spiritual advisor, teacher, counselor, mentor. I offer in-person sessions for folks who are local to North Central New Jersey, and I also offer Skype, phone, FaceTime, and Facebook video sessions for folks who want it that way too. They're all equally effective modalities. I only bring in the highest of Christ-like consciousness, the enlightened ones, the ones that are of the highest vibration. I do not bring in lower energies. I am not a doom and gloom psychic. I bring in archangels and angels, ascended masters, departed ones and guides, consciousnesses, elementals, and star beings. You could find me on LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Twitter. You could find me on Facebook. Please like my Joanie's White Light Healing fan page. And if you wish to friend me, that's a way you could also get the Facebook Lives that I've begun doing on weekends. Please message me because I don't friend strangers. That's the only way that I'm going to be friending folks. You could find me here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do and press the bell all icon. You'll receive notifications of when I put out my next video. Like, share, and please comment below because I love hearing how you resonated or didn't with what I put out. Also, you can ask for different themes. You can request videos. If it resonates with me in terms of going in and putting out a video with what you're requesting, you will be seeing it. Let's see what else. No timestamps on this video. It is January 30th, 2021. Spirit knows who is watching and when. Therefore, if you watch it past this date and it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, I suggest putting it on the shelf because you might have an aha moment at another time. If it doesn't resonate, just trash the darn thing. And you could always turn this video off if you're not jiving with me. All good. Let's see if there's anything more. No. So I had a request to go in regarding the pineal gland. And I haven't thought much about what's going to be coming out from this, but I am going to just open myself up and see what Spirit wants me to talk about regarding the third eye, which is the sixth chakra or energy center, which is the connection to our knowing, to our vision, clairvoyance. So I'm going to see what the theme would be about this. The request was general about pineal gland. Many times people ask, I want to know how to open up my pineal gland so I can see more. So that's fine, but that wasn't the request. It was do something about the pineal gland. So I'm going to see what is for y'all's highest good. So I'm going to go in now. I put my Joanie aside. I bring in Spirit and I see what is meant to be for this video. Okay. So it's talk about its operation, talk about how this works. So we have energy centers that are set up from the root all the way up. The root is at the crotch, then the sacral is right at your, I guess where it'd be where your bladder is or uterus, then your solar plexus is right in the center of your diaphragm, right below your ribs, right in the center, the soft spot. And your heart chakra is right in the center of your chest. Your throat chakra, obviously here. Your third eye or brow chakra is here, where the pineal gland is. And your crown chakra is at the top of your head. And I believe that Spirit, in our being created in human form, wanted us to have an interesting opportunity to work through challenges. So these, in fact, are energy centers. Chakras. Some people say chakras. I say chakras. C-H-A-K-R-A is a chakra or energy center. Now, some people know more about them than I do. I've read quite a bit and I let what needs to stay in Joanie in and I retain it and the rest I let go. My higher self knows this. So I know that they spin in different directions and there's a front and a back. and they need to be balanced and calibrated and repaired. I do balancing, and I do repair, and I do go in to see if there are issues with each chakra. That's when I'm doing my healing work with someone. But what I would say to you generally about the chakric system is that they are opportunities, and that the root chakra is the base chakra, which has to do with tribal loyalty, food, clothing, and shelter. Your sacral chakra has to do with sexuality, masculinity, femininity, and creation, abundance, prosperity. Solar plexus, the one right at your diaphragm, is your power center. Your heart chakra is love of self and other. Throat chakra is expression of truth. This third eye, which is what we're doing the video on, where the pineal gland is your vision, your knowing, your seeing. And the crown chakra is your connectedness with all that is, your divinity, that spirituality. And I believe we move up the chakras. Some people are asymmetrical in what they've worked on here and in other lifetimes. They might be lopsided. Some are stronger in the upper chakras than the lower, and vice versa. Some might just have the strength in one area and the rest have issues. It's all good. There's no right or wrong here. I'm just sharing with you. So if you have an issue, let's say with family and conformity or breaking away, that's a root chakra issue. So you're down there at the base working through something like that. If you have an issue with speaking your truth, that's a throat chakra issue. We could be working on issues simultaneously. As we successfully work up through the chakras, we get stronger regarding our ability to connect with all that is spirit, source, God, the I am presence, whatever you want to call creator, and that we vibrate higher and higher, and we find ourselves more well. Regarding the pineal gland is actually a gland that we possess as humans. And from what I learned, it has rods and cones in it like an eye. So you actually have the ability to see a movie screen in your mind's eye, which is your third eye. So I would suggest reading up on it. There's a great book, and it's by Carolyn Myss, M-Y-S-S, and it's called Anatomy of the Spirit. And that was the book that turned me on to the chakras, and it would give you a good, clear idea of the chakric system and what each one represents. So the first thing I would say to you is start doing your work. Look into the chakras and find out what they mean. Now, for those of you that are aware of the chakras and want to know more about the pineal gland, I would say that there's information about fluoride calcifying it, which makes it more difficult to see with clairvoyance or divine seeing. It seems that the thermometer pointed at the eye, that isn't quite a good idea. It's better to ask for the wrist if you're having your temperature taken. It's a trigger of other lifetimes of having been shot between the eyes. There's a storage house here in your mind's eye, in your third eye, of visions that you have seen, both positive and negative. So many people are storing traumas here. They are laden with burdens and fears and images. So if you have nightmares, if you have visions, if you have recurring seeings of things that are fearful, and you even might believe that you're hearkening to other lifetimes where you experienced those traumas, that could be that you have images that are stuck here. So what I will do here is I'll do a healing regarding clearing the third eye. So for those of you that are interested in doing this, grab a bottle of water or a glass of water, because Spirit is going to have you sip between now and when you go to sleep, after you do the forgiveness work around the release of karma that is incurred, that was incurred, meaning If you are holding on to issues here, it means that you blamed self and or other, and that you hold on to them, that you're carrying them with you. If you had done successful forgiveness work, or you hadn't even gotten into an issue of unforgiveness towards self and other, then you would not be carrying them here. They would be, they wouldn't be blocks, they just would be. They'd be in the Akashic records. Maybe they'd be stored here, but they wouldn't be blocks. So actually, I'm modifying here. We have the understanding, we have the visions of everything we've experienced, but if they're blocks, they're going to just be burdensome, and we want them to be neutral. We don't want them to be fear-based. I think I needed to say that better. So let's release any negative energies, any blocks in the third eye, where the pineal gland is, that would keep you from seeing, from having that, the prescience, the premonitions, the divine seeing across time and space, forwards and backwards across all generations. Any negative karma incurred where, when you experienced trauma, fear-based issues, visions, things that you saw, and then you blamed self and other and went to your passing with that unforgiveness. You incurred karma, we ball them all up, and you say inside, I forgive myself. Good. So some people are quite hot right now. They're feeling sizzly hot. Good. And someone just took a breath. Pretty cool. There are a lot of angels around. You should be very proud of yourself. That's not easy for a lot of folks to do. Forgive everyone and everything. Good. So there's a lot of dark matter that I see is coming out. Ask for everyone and everything's forgiveness. Please, all of you, forgive me because I had unforgiveness towards you. Thank God for these life lessons. God not being separate from, but that we are all part of the oneness. Have a sip of water. That'll help flush negative energies through the physical body, and do so between now and when you go to sleep. Let's see if there's more regarding the pineal gland. If you say, I don't see, then you're very much blocking your seeing. I don't see, I don't want to see, I can't see, I haven't seen, why don't I see? These are all negatives, and they create a wall. You will not be seeing. Instead, I see. Now, if you haven't been saying and you say, I see, then yourself is wanting to go up in vibration so you can see. We always look to a higher light. We're searching for that higher vibration. So if you are interested in seeing more in terms of clairvoyance, and you're wanting to open your pineal gland, your third eye, you want to activate that pineal gland, the third eye, you could put on a piece of paper, I see. You could have a picture of an eye or two bright eyes. You could find them, you could draw them, and you could have these pieces of paper, these drawings around. They could be on your dresser, your night table, your kitchen counter. They could be on a Post-it that's on your dashboard, in your pocketbook, your wallet. Could be on a Post-it on your bathroom mirror. Two eyes, one eye. And then you could even put underneath or above, I see. Give yourself time. Watch things unfold. Rome wasn't built in a day. You could sit quietly and close your eyes. Call in the highest of Christ-like consciousness. Put sacred space around you. Put white light protection around you. And ask for vision. Ask for the seeing. Ask for the vision. And see what happens. Your movie screen might start lighting up. You could be seeing colors. You could see purple or blue. You could see red, green. You could see the chakric colors, which is the Roy G. Biv. You could see white light. You could even see movies. You could see images before you. Let's see if there's more that they want to share with you. No. Take time out of your day and be still and sit. You could also, if you want to increase your perception of your 3D vision, get very quiet and just look around and marvel at what you see. And you could do this in any location, anywhere. It could be in your home, it could be at work, it could be outside, it could be in a store, it could be in your car, it could be in the dark. And open up your eyes and just look around and be still. And then you can close your eyes. Just take it all in. Work through your fears. If there are things that you don't want to see in your life, it will be difficult for you to see more via your third eye. When you work through your fears, you clear yourself, and it makes it easier for you to be clairvoyant and for you to see things on your movie screen, to have divine messages come in via your third eye. If you're a fearful person and you can't, rid yourself of your fears on your own, you can go for therapy. I used to be a therapist. I think it's great. Great stuff, that therapy. Journal. Face your fears. Talk to friends. Go for support. If you need to make a meeting, 12-step. Do what you need to do to face your fears. Let's see if there's anything more. Eat well. Eat well. Eat cleanly. Chemicals will affect how you operate. Additives, preservatives, chemicals. The cleaner your body, the fresher the images. And go with your intuition, because your guides are also telling you how to release what does not serve you and how to refresh your third eye, how to clear your pineal gland, how to release baggage, and how to see through your mind's eye on your movie screen that's God-given. So that's what I have for you. For some of you, you already knew this, and that's fine. For others, it's new, could be a refresher. Whatever the case, I just show up. This was a request, and I hope that this assisted, and I will see you again. Bye, y'all.